Because I didn't make it on Bad Boys Club, or because I wasn't able to audition for Bad Boys Club, I auditioned for Bobby Light.
I felt like there's a lot that didn't show. Trizzy was saying that he caught Brel sucking the handle. Like, they think me and my roommate is fucking. Oh, he's trying to call me Puta Kente. He's like, oh, you're black as fuck. And then when I went to the kitchen, I heard TBD, TBD. So, y'all, you know what's going on. I was like, oh, okay. All right, see you later, Zeus. I'm about to leave. Like, no, I got to do something before I leave. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I'm taking off like a rocket, Never thought I would be glad that I dropped out of college,
Behind that, I said, my roommate, I'm not fucking with this TBD shit. And he was like, this big dick. And I was like, my roommate. I'm not gonna
roommate. That's funny.
That was Soul's idea, yeah. And I was like, I'm about to run with that shit. Fuck it.
So walking away from that, and you said they edited a lot of it out.
Yep, they edited a lot of shit out. Even like the even when me and Dimitri seen, like me and him get into it about a lot about Jason Lee. We talked about the other guy. We was talking about the other guys. That's when Crouton and Big Bird got mad because people were in the the balcony. People are in the balcony listening to us, and I didn't really talk to people like that, you know. So the first thing they hear me saying is, "Well, fuck all y'all, you go home, he go home, they go." You know what I mean? That's the first time I heard me talk.
Oh, so that's what they were hearing. That's what made Crouton and Big Bird upset at you.
Yeah, I remember somebody even said in the house, they was like, "Oh, I heard Mason outside talking shit." Like I forgot who said that though, and I was like, "Shit, yeah." I was like, "Shit."
Yeah, even I just did a video that I'm supposed to be posting on my YouTube tonight, and I was saying that, yeah, these boys, like they're kind of mad at the wrong things. We're up here for a competition. At the end of the day, I want Bobby.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel.
It is a competition mode.
That's how I feel, and then I'm like, why are you? I don't get why anybody's even mad at me because I already came in saying I'm not trying to be like besties with nobody. Like, I don't know y'all. We can wait till after. You know what I mean? Like, because they was like, how come you don't want to be cool with it? How come you're not in the group chat? How come you like all the type of shit that be going on? You know what I mean? That I don't talk about. And then people go on lives and talk shit about me, and it's just like, I guess. But me personally, I don't have a problem with nobody. Yeah, I was talking shit in the green screen. I was being funny. I was being entertaining. It's TV. You know what I mean? Mason and TBD are to them people. Like, even when I was doing my green screens, the producer's like, what do you think about this as TBD? Because, you know, Mason, like, I'm cool as fuck. You know what I mean? I'm chill. I don't give a fuck. I smoke weed. I'm from LA. You know what I mean? Like, chill vibes. But I've been on stuff before, so I was thinking, what do I want to see on this show? Do I want to see a bunch of guys being friends? No, I want to see something like New York. New York wasn't friends with nobody.
Yeah.
New York was talking her shit. You know what I mean? That's what I was thinking. So I was like, and then on top of that, people were like, everybody was cool off camera, like, hey, make sure y'all pop y'all shit in y'all green screens, pop y'all shit. And now in the green screen, everybody's like, oh, why you say that? Why you say that? Oh, why you? And it's like, I get, okay, well, shit, I don't know what to tell you, shit.
Right, I did what I need. I did my job.
I did what to do. The offers is the more offers are coming. You know what I mean? More followers are up. So whatever, get over it. It's not like we all came in there being best friends, and then I didn't ever even say anything about anyone in particular. You know what I mean?
That's what I can say. It wasn't like it was like too many shots that I would say you got, but it was just more so you were animated, you were entertaining to me. I did want to see more of you on the show. You did end up leaving, but I'll get into that later.
Yeah. And I left the next day. I knew I was leaving. I knew I was leaving like 2 days before that because I had my own shit going on. Right. And I ended up leaving the next day, not that same day of the fight. I left the next day, but I did that. I did that because shit, I needed to leave. I had shit to do at home. I needed to leave. Right. I didn't think that I'll be able to just be like, all right, see you later, Zeus. I'm about to leave. Like, no, I got to do something before I leave. You know what I mean? Like,
right. You got.
We'll get to that anyway.
Exit.
You know what I mean? Like, it's Zeus. Let me do a big one so I can. See y'all later. You know, you got that scene. Peace out. I didn't take the shit personal. I think it's funny. I watched the fight scene and that shit had me cracking.
Speaking of the fight scene, you were saying it was because they caught you on the back, or they overheard you on the balcony talking to Dimitri. What was like your initial reaction coming outside and being attacked, or just being caught off guard like that? What were you thinking?
I didn't think that he tried to throw something at me and missed it. It would start swinging. I was just like, oh, in my head, I was just thinking, oh, like I was blocking the first side, but I was thinking in my head, like, oh, like I was processing everything. Like, okay, so that's what's going on, okay? Because I was outside, I was inside, and then I heard one of the producers told me to go. One of the producers like, go by the, basically like had me go to the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I went to the kitchen, I heard TBD, TBD. So I was like, oh, what's popping? You know, what's going on? They told me, I want to see, you know, what's going on. And I was like, so I was like, okay. Let's the fight scene, okay.
So the producers was being messy a little bit.
So was I. Because what had happened was, there was a lot that had happened but it was brought to my attention about the scene, about what I said. You know what I mean? So I was like, well, shit, let's just do it. Let's just go on camera and argue and fight. Shit.
Okay.
And do a big one. Because really, I'm gonna keep it real. The producers, they already told me that they didn't want me to go anywhere. They want me to stay a long time, all type of shit. You know what I mean? Even when I was getting ready, even when I was leaving, Bobby came to our room and was like, why are you leaving? You got a boyfriend? You know what I mean? Like, they didn't want me to leave. They was talking about, because I have animals. I live by myself. And only one other person has a key to my house. Nobody else. And that person was house sitting at first and, you know, take care of animals like that. But then they have other shit they have to take care of. They got a life. You know what I mean? So they wasn't even able to do it anymore. So I'm like, I'm not about to just be here. And then I have animals at home not getting fed. You know what I mean? I was filming another show, ditched them real quick, snuck off and went to go film with Zeus. You know what I mean? Was getting texts like, what the fuck is going on? Where you at? All type of shit was going on. And it was just making me stress the fuck out. So I knew I was leaving. What was I getting to that for? Oh yeah, so I already knew I was gonna go. You know what I mean? But so I already knew that if I leave, producers saying some people are in the background, some people that's gonna send some people home. So I was like, shit, I know you don't want to go home. You might as well just do a big one. you did hear me talking shit. Might do a big one so I can go home. You good? You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it real, because people are trying to say a bunch of shit, and so like the fight really wasn't fake. It was talked about, like, this really did happen, that really happened. I did feel stuff like, okay, well, let's just handle it on the camera type shit. Nobody else was around that conversation but us two. But before we fought, we told everybody we was gonna fight because people was jumping people and shit. He didn't want to get jumped and I didn't want to get jumped. So we was like, we gonna let these motherfuckers know we about to just throw hands, just be on, step back, you know, and let's do our shit. Because if we felt like if somebody tensions was rising, so we felt like if people just automatically saw us fighting, they would have just tried to jump in or do something, or, you know, all that shit. So we was like, we want to handle this by ourselves. You know what I mean?
Right. I did see where they were saying that you were saying that you wanted to start a fight or create a fight on camera. So thank you for clearing that up.
Yeah, because I was ready to leave. I had shit to do. And I'm like, I know how Zeus is. They're going to just be like, boy, you ain't fighting. I mean, they don't look for that. You know what I mean? But we know people want to see. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't say, because they told me already, like, we don't want you to be fighting. Just show your personality. They already told me that off on the side by myself. When a lot of fights happen, I ask them, like, did y'all want me to fight? Like, what's going on? So I know it's like we're on the same page. It's kind of person I am. I ain't on the same page. And it was like, no, don't. But then when it was time that time when it was getting ready for me to go, I was like, I gotta, let me do this. You know what I mean? Let me do this so I can go the fuck home.
Right.
And that's what it was. Shit. I was ready to go the fuck home. I was tired. I had other work to do. We need to take care of my animals. And so I did a big one real quick.
Excuse me. Okay, I'm looking in and out because I'm trying to look at myself.
It's okay. I'll be doing that too. I didn't know it was gonna happen like that, but I did tell him. I told him. I'm gonna tell you too. I told him, I was like, my image, like, I'm on family shows. My image is not. I don't be running up on people like that. So, bitch, you better hit me, and if you don't, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. And he was like, so that was in his head. So he was like, when he see me go outside, he's like, fuck that, I'm not getting slapped.
I gave him extra ammunition.
Because I'm like, get slapped. My hand was swelled up. It's starting to go down. He had like a mark on his knuckle. The fight was crazy. It was a real fight.
Mm-hmm.
It was a real fight, but we said we was gonna fight. So it was like, let's play fight. Let's not hit each other in the face. Let's not do that. It wasn't.
Right.
No.
It was basically like
really fought.
Even if it was out in reality, it was basically like you text somebody, you told them we're gonna fight.
Cause I thought he was gonna be like, I don't like you because of da da da, and I'm like, well, what you want to do? And then I thought he's gonna run up. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I thought. But I was like, shit, I ain't mad. I thought it would look better on your end because it looked like you a pop off.
Right.
So go ahead and do your shit. I defended myself, but you know, it worked. I did everything how I wanted to do. Every scene that I was in, I wanted to be with those certain people. You know what I mean? Like, because I didn't want to be caught up in all that stuff. I know that I came in for Bobby, but also this is a job. You know what I mean? So I know a lot of people that's gonna be watching, so I didn't want to fuck up my image or my reputation or anything like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's understandable. You and Crouton's fight. What did you feel like? Well, how did you feel when Big Burr decided to run up on you from behind? I guess he was trying to get you.
I did not even fucking know that. Well, I did not know that was gonna happen. I thought, from my understanding, that nigga was gone. You know what I mean? And then also out here, and I'm like, I saw the security start moving and people start being all weird. So I was like, let me get the fuck up, because I thought it was another big one happening behind me. I thought somehow somebody else was fighting behind me.
Oh, there was another fight.
I thought it was another fight, so I jumped the fuck out the way because I was like, I don't want to be in the transpire of that. You know, I turned around, saw him laying flat. I was like, oh, so that's what you was doing. You said, bitch, you was my face. Why you slap me or something? You know what I mean? You saw Rolly slap Scotty at the thing on the why you do that?
In the reunion. Oh my
God. He should have just did that. He should have just. If that was the case, I'm like, damn, bitch. Like,
and I'm so ready for that reunion too. That's crazy.
I'm ready for Baddies reunion too.
Yes, I am definitely ready for that reunion. So after that, he ends up falling in the bushes, and he was getting up, and he started crying, talking about you was talking shit about him.
They both ran off crying. And you see how the security had my back because they know who I am. You know what I mean? Like, they don't do that for people. They would have got that scene. You know what I mean? They would have got that scene.
And got paid.
They fuck with me. Just fuck with me for real.
Okay.
They would have got that motherfucking scene.
Well, Crouton was crying because he kept saying he was sexually assaulted, but I didn't feel like you came with any type of energy. I feel like the energy was like. So, do you think that was played up for the cameras?
Probably, just like to make it. Well, that's what people were. I saw some fans mention like that. Like, I think he did use that as an excuse of why he rushed you. Like that, I didn't get why he rushed you because of that stuff like that. And it was like, I don't know. He should have used something else. He should have used a different excuse if he was gonna cry about something, and then be like, and on top of that, I've been sexually assaulted. You know what I mean? Something like that. Like, I've been
right, yeah, like just add that in.
Motherfuckers that run up me on my life, and I've been sexually assaulted. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he marketed that wrong, but I didn't think it had anything. Me talking shit don't equivalent because I was, you know, at the end of the day, I did say those things. You know what I mean? And they didn't know what I was gonna say when I was filming, and that did come out of my mouth. You know what I mean? And I did hear that a couple people did feel some type of way, but I didn't really give a fuck. And the people that did feel some type of way said something. You know what I mean? Like, he did bring it up. Like, I did hear you say that outside, and I was like, well, then let's talk. Let's that. Well, there it is. That's the problem. You know what I mean? So.
Well, I know Track kept saying that maybe. Well, he did say maybe you shouldn't be here if you were dealing with that. I do.
Right. For real, okay, Trax. Right, Trax. Like, let me get rid of this. Trax was finding his way of getting rid of the competition without throwing them hands. He was like, okay, he's vulnerable right now. Let me get in his head and tell him to go home. See if
Yeah, Trax. I say that Trax may have been more strategic with it. Not like as out and about like how Jameson was throwing people in the pool, but Track was definitely a little bit more strategic with it. And what did you think? Like, I also wanted to get your opinion. Like, what did you think when you seen his ex?
Which one?
Andre, Bobby Light's ex.
Oh, I didn't really think anything. I thought it was another person that's going home. That's really what I was thinking. Like, I was thinking like he's shock value. He's not staying that long. He'll probably be here till like the last 4 or some shit. That's what I was thinking in my head. Like, this is just some shock value shit. He got to go home too. I never thought I never thought I was going home over anyone personally. Because that's not even what I think. Walking around the world, I never think like, oh, this person is better than me. Oh, this person is better than me. So like, no.
You can't think like that. You're going to drown yourself.
I think either we on the same level, bitch, or you below me. I'm not gonna lie. That's how my mom named me King. You know what I mean? So my last name is Mason.
Okay, King.
You know.
Okay, King.
King is King Alexander, but King is first. King. You know what I mean?
First.
Yeah. But so I just never, the way I was raised, I just never thought anybody was above me. You know what I mean? And I have a lot of famous relatives, babysat by different legends, dated different legends, all type of shit. So I already know who the fuck I am. So I never thought it, you know what I mean? That's never. I was like, I'm cool. You know what I mean? Like I'm good. That's how I was feeling.
Okay. So once we get to the eliminations, actually. Once we get to the eliminations, Jameson, there was a scene where Jameson steps up and says he kissed his handler. Do you think it went further than a kiss?
I don't even know if that really happened. And they were saying a lot of shit that was out, like Trizzy was saying that he caught Rel sucking the handler's dick in the room. All type of shit was being said. They were saying like they think me and my roommate is fucking, and we were both wearing striped shirts that day. So like, what y'all do? Y'all matching y'all boyfriends? They was saying all type of shit was being said. So that's why I was at the time. I was like, is this even real? Like, did they really kiss? But I do know they're all from Houston. Maybe they kissed or whatever the fuck they did in the past, and then maybe brought it up for a storyline. That's what I was thinking. But I really don't know, because I didn't really get close to that many people for anybody to even tell me anything like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And so what was your thoughts? First of all, I thought the elimination pieces were really cute. The little light bulbs.
Oh, I like that. Yeah. I was like, oh, that's cute. Okay.
Yeah, I love the little elimination pieces.
It was all in this thing, like on Flavor of Love, and open up a suitcase and shit like that. It was a suitcase. Mm-hmm. And I think the lights were already on. I don't remember us having to turn it off. I think the lights just stayed on, if I remember.
Yeah, I think they were on like during the show. I do remember him on live turning them off though. Like no, on Instagram when he revealed the pieces, I think he was turning it off and on. But so we can cut to the elimination where you then.
And elimination, sorry, not to cut you off, but elimination was really fucking. We was having eliminations at motherfucking 1 and 2 in the morning and shit. Tired, over it.
Oh yeah, so I know Big Bird was tired when he was making him walk up and down the stairs and do push-ups.
I know he was sleepy, hungry.
I would have been pissed.
No, I'm just talking shit. I fuck with Big Bird. I'm just talking shit. I'm a Pisces. I like to talk shit and have fun, and people get offended. And it's like, if I want to hurt my feelings, you would know I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I would say some fucked up shit. I have no problem ever. I would come for anything about anybody, their kids, their dad, anything. I don't care. If I don't fuck with you, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I be talking shit, having fun. It'd be funny.
Right.
Me too.
It is very Pisces.
Pisces, right?
So, yeah, with him, yeah. So we are at eliminations. Then after the eliminations, there was like a llama. Was it like a llama?
Oh, yeah, the gay llama.
The gay llama things. I guess he thought he brought the unicorns. That's what he thought he brought. Unicorns.
That's what we thought. At first. Did
you participate in that?
Huh?
Did you participate in the gay llama?
Yeah, but another secret. Since I already knew I was going home, I was like, I have to throw this challenge. Because if I keep going, if I pass this, it's not make sense for me to say I gotta go home. You know what I mean? I was like, fuck, like. So honestly, when my roommate got close enough, I was like, throw me in the water, nigga. And he was okay.
Yeah. Oh wait, you did. Who did you go against?
I went against my roommate.
So okay.
I didn't get to see it yet. People are sending me. I didn't even know they showed it. Because I've been waiting. My friends want to watch it with me and shit like that. Like, don't watch it. So I only skipped it to the fight scene and then to the eliminations, and I cut it off. So I didn't get to really see much of that. I just saw me saying like, I'm about to leave. I really care about you. Whatever I said, and then I only saw that. So I cut it off. I didn't get to see anything else. So I didn't even know they showed that at first. And so someone sent me screenshots. A viewer sent me screenshots of my pool scene, of me, like pictures of me at the pool. And I was like, oh, they showed it. Yeah, okay.
They definitely showed it. You was the second one?
I was like the second or third person to go, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay. I don't remember what order everybody went. I just remember Crouton had to go twice. He made him go.
Oh, they actually showed that?
Mm-hmm.
Because him and Rail kept jumping out the damn thing or something.
Ooh.
Wait, how did they show it?
They showed it. Well, the way they showed it was. Well, I don't really remember, to be honest. I just know that he made him go twice, and Roland Ray was like, "That cracker don't break." I thought that was super funny. Like, what is wrong with Roland Ray? But Roland Ray, I guess because they called him Crouton and he was white, so that cracker don't break. But I know I know they was showing him. They was basically telling him like, "You got to go again." And Kutan was like, "I have to go twice," and he went again, and he won both rounds.
Mm.
But I think he did Cash and he did Rail.
He went against Rail, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
Cash. I don't remember who Cash went against. I don't remember. Oh, me and Cash on the same side.
Crouton.
Huh?
I think Cash went against Crouton. That was Crouton's second, or was Rail.
For real?
I do believe that. I do have it written down.
I just remember nobody on my side won that motherfucking challenge. If I'm not mistaken.
You said nobody on your side won the challenge. So who was on your side? Because I know Cash didn't win.
Cash was on my side. Big Bird was on my side. Who else? Jameson? Was Jameson on my side? Yeah, because Jameson went against Andre, if I'm not mistaken.
They tried to say.
I forgot who else.
They tried to say.
I think No, I don't think he was on my side. What's his name?
They tried to
Colgate.
say.
I be want to say Crush. Colgate, huh?
They tried to say Grandy was cheating. Do you believe he cheated?
I think
he hopped off the. I think he
was he the one that was jumping out. Was Grandy like jumping? I don't remember what Grandy's doing. I think he was jumping. No, I don't remember him cheating. I really don't.
He went against Big Bird.
I remember Big Bird was trying to get in that damn thing and he couldn't.
And he was laid on top.
Yeah,
I think that's what happened.
And I remember he kept flipping off and shit. It was like taking forever for him. Actually, I don't know if they showed that.
That's a funny scene. Like stuff like that, I want to see. I like.
Oh, they didn't show any of that.
No, they showed it. That was
that shit is funny. Yeah,
like that than the fighting scenes and stuff. I would have rather just, like the pool fights, the little challenges and things of that nature.
Yeah.
So now we get to the second eliminations, and again, Bobby is pump faking like he's gonna let Jameson go home, and then tells him to come back.
I was so over it. I was like, do he want a love show or is this just some entertainment? Because if this is not for love, bitch, I'm about to go home.
But then you did step up and you said you got to go because you have other things that you needed to handle. And now at that point, was that when you were saying that you had dogs at home, you had pets at home, animals, cats. You said,
yeah, I didn't talk about the other show. I wanted to, but I was like, my spirit was like, don't mention that. Don't mention that. So I was like, because Bobby came to our room today, came to our room. I'm not supposed to be talking about stuff that happened off camera, but fuck it. So he came to our room to the producers, everything came to our room like, you have a chance at winning. Why are you leaving? Bobby came to our room like, do you have another boyfriend? Like, what's going on? Do you have a boyfriend at home? Like, why are you leaving? And I was like, at that moment, because I had honest conversations with him. You know what I mean? I wasn't being Mr. Hollywood off camera with him. You know what I mean? Like, so I was showing him who Mason really is. So I was like, no. And I was like, no, I just have animals. I was like, you got a dog? You want to? Yeah. He was like, yeah, I understand. But he was like, maybe you can come back. Like, he didn't want me to leave. He told me he was sad I was leaving. And but I wanted to tell him, I wanted to be honest, like, look, I'm already filming another show. I'm sorry about filming another show. I have to go. Oh, they texted me. But I just didn't, because something's just like, don't even mention it. So yeah. I felt bad not telling him, but I was like, shit, I got a whole lot of shit going on.
Right. You got things that you got to do. It's like, that's what I said. I said, if there's more important things that needed to be done, as far as going on the show, as far as being on that show at that moment, handle your business.
That part's what I felt was more, that's what I felt like was more important. Like, I was breaking out. I was going through for like 2 days trying to figure out what I was going to do, because I was breaking out. Like, people in the house already knew. People knew what was going on. Like, people could see I was stressing. I was always on the phone, staying away and stuff like that. And I was like, bro, like, nobody could, like, the person I did have watch my house, they said they was at my house and they said they was leaving in a week. And I found out they was really gone for 6 days. And it was just like a lot of shit. I was like, what? Like, it was just so much going on. You know what I mean? And on top of that, the text messages, you know what I mean? And I was just like, I'm the type of person I was raised like, you have to see things yourself to believe it. So I was not feeling like in my head that none of my cats or anything, or I felt like what if my doors is left unlocked? What if my cats was not really getting fed? What if something else is going on and they didn't want to tell me? I was having the worst cases scenarios, and I was just like, and I was telling the producer, like, I just gotta leave because this is stressing me out. I'm breaking out. On top of that, the weather is hot as fuck. My skin's not fucking with it. My hair is getting all frizzy and shit. It was just like, I was getting so stressed out. I was like, I'm not gonna be able to perform. I'm not gonna be able to perform. You know what I mean? Like, I'm getting over this shit. Like, even behind the cameras, I was like, I'm about to start showing my evil side pretty soon. Like, I'm getting pissed off. Like, because I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Like, and it was really stressing me out. So I already told him. He was like, well, I'm going to eliminate you. And I was like, no, I don't get broken up with. I was like, I don't get broken up with. So I was stepped out. So I didn't think they was going to edit it like that. I thought they was going to edit it with him saying, TBD come down. And I thought they was going to edit him like, go. You know what I mean? I thought they was going to do me since I seen how they was like showing everything else. Makes like he wasn't interested in me. I was like, maybe that's how they're going to show it. But even on top of that, like, Roland Ray gave me a compliment in that scene. And when he told me to fine go, I was like, don't do that. And I gave him a hug. He hugged me, and Roland Ray's like, don't hug that motherfucker. And I was like, oh, you look cute in your white. You know what I mean? Because they for the name ceremony, he was trying to come for me, and I went for him. Talked about him not wearing a wig, talked about his whole outfit, all type of shit. So then after that, he started looking cute in his way, cute in his way. You know what I mean?
Right. No, I get what you were going with that.
Yeah.
So what was I? You cut me off for going with cute in his way.
I was have to clarify. I asked him to clarify. I was like, not cute, but you know, like Roland Ray cute.
Right. So, even with the elimination scene and you walking out at that moment, did you feel like, Bobby, if this don't work, hit my line? Was that just what it was?
I was like, well, since I'm leaving, he's just gonna be having fun with these guys until the show is over. And I'll talk to him later. Probably gonna do a season 2. I was like, if you do a season 2, I'll come back and instigate some shit. I'll come in and make sure these niggas the right ones for you. Because at this point, how it's edited, I just need my own show. You know what I mean? You know, call me boring. You say peace out. I'm not about to come back and look like motherfucker other people that have been on other shows. If they got this, I'm not trying to look like that. You know what I mean?
Right. It's understandable. The whole thing is understandable that you had to go. I wish you could have stayed just for my sake, because I did want to see more of you on TV.
Oh, thank you. I got hella mess like that too. Like, what the fuck, TBD? You left so many people are mad that I left. But I'm like, it's okay. There's other shows.
Right. Let people know like what shows have been done, what shows are not actually what shows are in the work. You probably are in the works of that, and you probably can't.
I want to say soon, but he's not letting me until the trailer is finished. Once he finishes that trailer, I can start. But I can't say Chasing LA is out right now. I did a cameo on there, so make sure y'all check that out. Wipeout on TBS is coming very soon. I filmed with John Cena. Did Wipeout. There's a lot of shit that I did before I left. I can't even think of it right now. After I interviewed with you yesterday, I was like, I forgot to mention that. And I forgot to say shout out to Mason Gang, Team Mason. Shout out. You know what I mean? They go hard. I love Mason Gang.
Shout out.
But, don't forget. I'm not going to say what show it is, but just like keep listening to my music and keep following me on Instagram, and y'all will see that shit come very soon.
Yeah, let us know what your Instagram is. Let us know where you can find your music.
My Instagram is They Love Mason. My music is They Love Mason. Not all together on YouTube or any other platforms. You gotta space that shit. On TikTok, They Love Mason _ and Twitter, Mason _ TBD. Also on TikTok, everybody's been doing my sounds from like confessionals. Like everyone's been doing my sounds every day. Somebody send me a new sound. So make sure y'all keep doing them sounds.
I'm gonna do one. I'm gonna send it to you.
Do it. Now we're posting everything.
No problem. All right. Thank you so much, Mason, for joining me today. Thank you so much. Y'all don't understand. Mason is actually really, really nice. He's really, really sweet.
Very much. TBD's a character. Look, I gotta thank you for that. When you put me in a house, I'm territorial. When I want somebody, I don't want nobody else to know. I'm not. Why would I be like, hey, no, bitch, that's mine. What are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, but for real, I'm cool as fuck. I smoke weed. I'm a pothead. I'm a hippie. You know, peace and love.
Peace and love. Thank you so much. Like I said, and even with this interview, my last interview, I tried to screen record it, and somehow, some way, the audio didn't work, and he even came back and redid it again. So
this one was, I like this one that we just had. The last one, I was spending a lot of tea. I got a text.
Today.
Huh?
You spilled some today.
I spilled some today, yeah.
You spilled a little something today. Are y'all having a reunion?
I think so. I need to get paid. I guess the rumors is I said I wasn't going. Apparently people are saying that I said I wasn't going. So I guess y'all have to stay tuned. I never said that, but I love to go off of rumors. So I guess y'all at this point now y'all just have to see shit.
Be live.
But just for the record, I never ever in my soul, never ever told nobody I wasn't going to the reunion.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'll see you at the reunion, Mason.
Hey.
All right. Thank you for doing this interview. You enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you too.
Appreciate you so much. Thank you.
Thank you too. And shout out. I gotta say shout out. I was gonna say shout out to my friend Quez, the one that hooked us up with that. Yeah. So shout out to you.
Shout out to you. He really hooked me up. He hit me up on my YouTube channel on Tastefully Ignorant, which I'll probably put this up once I'm able to remove it from here. He hit me up on my YouTube channel and let me know that you wanted to do an interview. I had got the request from you, and then I hit you up and was like, I heard you wanted to do an interview.
Yeah, because he had told me, he had hit me up and he's like, I watched this YouTuber, that he's seen like 6 people. I watch all these people and I want to see on there. They talk about the Bobby Show. I know that. I was like, okay, well, set it up.
So shout out to Quest. That's your manager.
At this point, shit. Okay, shout out.
Thank you so much, Mason. You enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you prosper and
you too.
Grow and whatever you do. And I really do appreciate you so much.
Thank you. You too. Stay black and stay excellent. Okay.
I definitely will. You do the same.
Yeah. I'm taking off like a rocket. Never thought I would be glad that I dropped out of college.